It was claimed that warplanes from a Saudi-led coalition pounded a weapons depot on the edge of Yemen's capital Sana'a on May 11, 2015, conveniently one day before a humanitarian ceasefire, when lo and behold, the massive blast is claimed by Yemen to be an explosion of a different kind. The blast was so massive that the explosion seemed as if it was a nuclear bomb. Check out this video posted at Shubat.com that was taken by a videographer who certainly did not survive the blast. How the footage was obtained after the blast remains a mystery, but Yemeni TV did announce that the filmmaker was a quote-unquote martyr, adding that the blast needs an investigation by experts to confirm that Saudi Arabia did not use unconventional weapons. And check out this video from Shubat.com of the blast that reveals the distant mushroom cloud.
وهذا بروحه ايوه واضح والله
But this was not the only surprise from the blast that lit the skies over the Nokam mountain. Ironically, Nokam means vengeance. Besides shaking the entire city, collapsing homes, the blast caused a massive number of rockets which started firing indiscriminately on all sides as rockets gone wild, flying and hitting residential areas and starting fires in this amazing footage from Shubat.com. Yemeni TV claimed that Saudi Arabia used unconventional warfare and shares footage to show the type of explosion that was witnessed as unusual due to the massive sway of the mountain and debris prior to the explosion of the weapons cache. Watch this mountain get pummeled in this video from Shubat.com.
شمسان هذه بحاجة إلى مراكز بحث وخبراء لسنا في وارد
The latest airstrike followed the release by the Shiite rebels of video and photos of the purported wreck of a Moroccan F-16 that they claimed to have shot down over the northern province of Sada near the Saudi border. Whatever type of weapon it was that made this powerful explosion, it seems as if it might be a warning to force Houthis in Yemen to surrender, just as the United States forced surrender by Japan or face what might have followed the nuking of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Several television interviews came out of Sana'a that calls for revenge and that Israel would never do such horrific attacks, complaining that Saudi efforts should focus on liberating Jerusalem instead, while many vowed that El Saud will soon pay. One person interviewed, referring to Saudi Arabia, called El Saud as quote-unquote Jews, referring to the common accusations that El Saud came from the Hebrew roots, adding, quote, "Soon I will get better and I will revenge those Jews, these dogs," unquote. From dozens of testimonies and interviews, Walid Shubat, writing for Shubat.com, said he could not find a single message that was void of vengeance on El Saud El Yahud, meaning El Saud, the Jews. In one news broadcast, the correspondent at the end of the clip, in anger, accused El Saud of using unconventional weapons and then ends with, quote, "Indeed it is righteous to say that martyrdom and jihad is legitimate now against El Saud," unquote. Walid Shubat summed up the matter saying, quote, "So unusual for a news correspondent to announce jihad, but welcome to the crazy Middle East. All this seems to get us closer to even more major showdowns in the future. That when Shiites unleash hell on Saudi Arabia for revenge, which ultimately will bring prophecy fulfillment, which will cause Yemen, the ancient name being Temen, and Saudi Arabia, their ancient name being Dedan, D-E-D-A-N, both to be up in smoke," unquote, citing Ezekiel chapter 25. Except that the mushroom clouds will be much, much bigger than this one. Please forward a link of this video to your friends, since that is likely the only way they'll ever see this incredible story currently being blacked out by the mainstream news fakers. For the complete article and others like it, visit www.shubat.com, SHOEBAT.com. Thank you.